Teamwork makes the dream work. It's a popular phrase. Why is that so popular? It's not a trick question. It's popular because it's so true. It's a very true statement. So in my role here at Indie Books International, I get to be a part of a team that helps busy people like yourselves get their books written and published. So it's a lot of fun, and it's an honor to be a part of that. We have a lot of stories about teamwork, but the one I want to talk about today is a man named Jack Cheng. Jack Cheng is a super interesting guy. He was for decades rising through the ranks at Ford Motor Company in China, and I think it was the CEO. He became the CEO. He was in the top leadership. His current role is with Mobility and Harmony. That's an electric vehicle company, and he's been involved in the EV market in Asia for a decade. He's a super interesting guy, does important work. So we were glad to be a part of helping him out. He's a busy guy, so he knows about teamwork. His book is called 8 Principles of Human-Centered Leadership. And what I appreciated so much about Jack is that he really exemplified those principles. And teamwork was kind of a through line in those principles. So when we would be working on the book, he'd have his team based in Asia, and there's 3 or 4 of them on the call. So we were spanning time zones, and the team here with Indie Books consisted of myself and Henry and Leslie Rubin, who brought the team together. So Leslie Rubin's here. Thanks a lot, Leslie. Teamwork was something that Jack exemplified in so many ways. And so I want to talk about one of the parts of the book that I'm most proud of. At the beginning of each chapter, we wanted to have quotes from famous philosophers. And one of the sub themes of the book is the kind of interaction between Eastern and Western cultures. So we wanted to have Eastern and Western philosophers. But one of the things we learned about Jack on these Zoom calls is that he loves music. So he's a musician himself, actually, and he especially appreciates the rock and blues musicians of the 60s and 70s. So I thought, let's add some quotes from those people. So along with quotes from the Buddha, Mother Teresa, we included quotes from B.B. King. And there's a fun story about, this is the kind of guy Jack is. He happened to be at a Manchester United football match. He runs into Robert Plant. It's a great story that I don't have time for today, but you can get the book. So it was a lot of fun being a part of this team that brought a book together that reflected the author so well. Writing is often thought of as a solo enterprise, and that's part of it. I spend a lot of time in my office tapping away on the keyboard, but I think you all know it takes more than some person alone in their office to write the book. It takes, I think you probably started out by asking your friends and family, hey, what do these ideas sound like? You're bouncing ideas off of people. Then there's an editor who helps get those ideas formulated and put in the right order, the stories put in the right places. So it takes that kind of a team. It takes people that maybe seem way in the background to get the book published. It takes somebody to get a nice, beautiful cover art. We have a great cover art person here at Indie Books. So it takes the cover art person, it takes people to get the manuscript edited and get the grammar right, so you have a finished product that you can be proud of. I was watching an interview with the actor Walton Goggins, who, this is an aside, but we share a hairline. So, and this is another aside, but it's also related to teamwork. So for a while, I was trying to grow my hair out, and in part, Walton Goggins was the inspiration, because he's got this big mane of hair that looks awesome, and I was like, I can do that. And about a week ago, I said, I can't do that. But I realized Walton has a team of people. He's got people. He's got people taking care of his hair and making, like, he doesn't just wake up that way. So, but what I really wanted to say about Walton was I was watching an interview the other day. He has this gorgeous home in Hudson River Valley, and he was touring around with the Architectural Digest, and he had this one story that he had this one observation about his craft, and he said, an actor doesn't make a movie, a director doesn't make a movie. It takes a group of people getting together every day, putting their hearts into it. So whether it's a book or a movie or really most any endeavor in life, teamwork makes the dream work.